Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. All week we've been walking through one of the Bible helps I found in the Lutheran Study Bible. It's an article by Professor Darrell Jodock entitled, "What Should We Expect When We Read the Bible?" And maybe one way to begin talking about today's topic is to mention what I sometimes tell my Bible study group when we are looking at one of the New Testament letters of Paul. As I introduce them to Romans or Galatians or Philippians or whatever book we are studying, I remind them that Paul was writing a letter to the church in those places and addressing certain situations that had come up there. So, I tell them, it's important to remember that we are reading someone else's mail, and we have only one side of the conversation. And yet we find that the letter has great meaning for us today. The ninth expectation listed in the article is, when we read the Bible, we should expect that each book of the Bible was written for a particular purpose and has a particular message. The article says, though the overall message of the Bible is consistent, we can read each book to try to discover questions such as, when was it written? By whom? To whom? For what purpose? For example, it would be good if we could say to ourselves on a Sunday morning when the gospel is read, oh yes, that's from Luke, and here's what's distinctive about Luke's gospel. Or when Jeremiah is read, oh yes, this is what was going on in Jeremiah's day. What were his primary concerns, and how does this passage express those concerns? When we discover the purpose and message of the book in the context of when it was originally written, we are better able to discover the message it holds for today and for the future. What it meant provides a kind of anchor for our interpretation of what it means now. This is why we do things like Bible study and Sunday school. Once we have a foundation on who something was written to, what was going on, and what was being said to them, we have a structure on which we can begin to search for what it means now in our time and for us. All week long we've used the 23rd Psalm as an example, so I guess we'll use it again today. For most of us, a shepherd really isn't a very common image that we can relate to. Probably most of us have never even seen one. But we have studied what shepherds meant in Bible times, and that gives us a foundation to begin to explore and ponder what it means for us to have God as our shepherd, and to think about God's vigilant, generous love and care for us. Knowing what a shepherd meant in their time helps us understand and build on what it means for us. Finally, the article comes to the last section. When we read the Bible, we should expect the Bible to say something to us now. The article further explains, that is, it is not just giving us information about the past, though it is doing that. It is not making predictions about the future, though it does make promises that carry into the future. It is calling us here and now to a deeper relationship with God and to a deeper understanding of our calling in this life. In other words, the Bible is for now. As we read and explore the Bible, we also explore ourselves, and we explore and ponder God, and we explore and are caught up in our relationship with God and each other. The Bible is full of wonder and mystery that speaks to our lives here and now. But even deeper, the Bible invites us into relationship with the God who created us in order to be in relationship with us. I've been married to my wife, Nan, for almost 37 years now. One of the things I marvel at is that sometimes she still surprises me. You would think by now I would know her, but sometimes, well, the Bible reveals God like that. Sometimes surprising, sometimes confronting, sometimes challenging, sometimes mysterious and unexplainable, always loving, always gracious. The Bible is the story of God seeking to save and redeem God's people. As God says several times in the Bible, I will be your God, and you will be my people. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.